Your money is lazy. If your money was employees, you would fire your money.
You do not have money because you're spending your money on the things that are not working and generating money back for you.
The only thing that matters is free cash flow. That's it.
Rise and shine, it's Espresso time. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. I believe in you, and this channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message. Get your money to work. Over to you, Grant Cardone. Also, if you want to know what Grant and other successful entrepreneurs have to say about building unstoppable confidence, check out my 254 series, where every day for the next 254 days, I will send you a morning video for free to help you build your confidence. The link to join is in the description below.
You have to go build self-confidence.
I wake up every morning. Espresso keep me going. I wake up every morning.
You don't have more money, folks, because it's not because you don't work. It's not because you're not a good person. It's not because you overspend. It's not because you got too much debt. It's not because you don't bust your ass. It's because your money doesn't bust its ass. Your money is lazy. If your money was employees, you would fire your money. So here's the rules, okay? Number one, the extra money should go into something that gives you money. You want your money to have babies. The golden goose is no longer good if she doesn't have eggs. The only thing that makes the golden goose valuable is the fact that the golden goose lays eggs. So if you just study the wealthiest families in the world, not just in America, in the world over long periods of time, look at the Queen of England. This much property and one of the richest families in the world. Why? They get cash flow every month from India, from England, from Ireland, from all over the world. Why are the princes in Saudi Arabia so wealthy? Because they have constant inflow of money coming from the land that produces the oil. The oil comes out of the land and produces cash flow. The railroads back in the day, what did they do? They got all this land together and then they rented that land out to everybody around it. Why do all the teachers' credit unions take all the money from all the teachers around America and then they start investing in real estate that produces cash flow so they can distribute back to their members? I'm always going to come back to this one story. Look, real assets that produce real cash flow every month. When it pays you every month, and you're getting reminded every month, I got a check, I got a little $100 check, I got a $200 check this month. I got a $13,000 check today from one of my properties. Every month I get a check for 13 grand from that property. That's $150,000 a year. It didn't start like that. It used to be like $1,300, $1,300, then it was 26, then it was 5,000. Next thing you know, it's 13 grand. That's one property. Pays me every month. Property just sits there. Okay, it just sits there. It might not even change in value. It just sits there and produces cash flow. Anything that produces cash flow will be worth more money tomorrow. That's why Netflix is valuable. Why? Because people pay a lot of cash into Netflix. And even if Netflix loses money today, some company will find Netflix desirable for one reason. Cash flow is king.
I hate spending money till I'm making money. If you do not have money, it's because you are spending your money on things that are not making you money. This is what happens in so many entrepreneurs' businesses when you're starting. You go and you spend a whole bunch of money on different gear, equipment, samples, products, and then it doesn't work out. Instead of going out and spending money at the start, find a way to get started on the cheap, investing your energy, your hustle, your drive, your initiative, but not your money. Here's what happens. Someone wants to start a t-shirt business. Okay, great. To get the price discounts that you want so that on a per t-shirt basis it's cheaper, you have to order 5,000 t-shirts. So you go out and you spend all your money ordering 5,000 t-shirts, or worse, you go take a loan so you can get your 5,000 t-shirts. The t-shirts come in, you sell 3 of them, and then you have 4,997 t-shirts sitting in your mom's basement. That's most people. You'll spend money because you've got this ambitious dream and vision and you see in your head how it's all gonna work out, but then when you get started, it never works out like you think it's gonna work out. When I first started on YouTube, I had a team of 8 or so people already in my other business, in my main business. And so I'm gonna try this thing on the side, just as a fun thing and see how it goes. I did everything myself. I did everything myself. invest my energy, my heart, my hustle, my drive, my intuition into making something happen. And once I started making some money, then I could invest into building a team, into getting gear, into building this business up. So now we've got 24 people on the team. When I first started doing my Instagram live morning shows, it was me and my tripod and a cell phone and a guest, and we went live on Instagram every day. And then people said, hey, you should get a microphone. Okay, great, I got a quick little microphone that connected, and we went. Now, this thing might be the future. That may be all I do. I might even close down YouTube and just do Instagram Lives. And if that happens, then I'll invest in a team in making that happen. Maybe in 3 years, if I'm still doing it, there'll be 20 people in the room, from a producer and camera people and editors, and everybody's in the room guiding the show, right? That might be the future. But I don't know. I gotta start by just doing one show. You do not have money because you're spending your money on the things that are not working and generating money back for you. So stop spending money. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop spending money on things that don't make you money. Instead, invest your energy, your hustle, your time, your drive as a default until you're making a little bit of money from that thing. A little bit of money from that thing. And then you can invest that money to make more money. So let's take the t-shirt company as an example. Instead of going out and buying 5,000 t-shirts, you buy 0. And you upload your design to one of the t-shirt on-demand services. Now, you're gonna make less money per t-shirt. Great, but your first 5 to 10 designs may not work out, and this is your chance to test it. So even though you're making less per t-shirt, you're actually making cash flow, right? You're making a profit, you have money coming in, even though it's not as much as you want. But you can test your designs in a zero-risk environment. And then when you find the design that's popping, that's hitting hard, and you're building your brand and you're getting customers, then you could take it off of the print-on-demand service. Then you can go and buy the 1,000 shirts, the 5,000 shirts, the 10,000 shirts, because you know it works, because you know it's gonna sell. That's how you wanna do it strategically. So stop spending money until you're making money. Whatever big dream, ambitious goal you have, I love it, it's amazing. Yes, keep to it. And then find the smallest possible way to get started. Take that big goal and chunk it down into the smallest possible thing that you can do right now, ASAP, to start progress, to start building momentum. You wanna start a YouTube channel? Amazing, go right now. You don't need to have fancy gear or lights or microphone or equipment. You don't have to have any of that stuff. Just start. Take your phone, record a video, upload it, start. Build momentum, get better, start making a little bit of money, take that money, invest it back in your business. Your money invested properly will help you grow. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy, but before that, question of the day, I wanna know, where do you need to stop spending money until you're making it? Let me know in the comments below.
What's the value of a stock that never returns capital to its shareholders? I don't know, because the only way you can make money is if somebody else is willing to buy that position at a higher price for some emotional reason perhaps, or for some foresight that maybe the company will return capital one day. And I think of when you learn as an investor over multiple decades is the only thing that matters is free cash flow. That's it. There is no other reason to own a stock. And with that philosophy, it brings you into a place where you focus on a company's ability to generate incremental cash flow, because just owning a dividend-paying stock is not good enough, because let's say we find a stock today that's paying a 3% dividend yield, and tomorrow, because its forecast for sales get cut in half, the stock drops by 50%. Now it's yielding 6%. I don't want to own that stock either. So my tests in this index that I've created with FTSE Russell looks at the balance sheet. Every year we test to make sure that the company is viable in its ability to generate cash. This is extremely conservative investing. This is for the long haul. These tools are not for, as you're suggesting, for spicy, the hot stock du jour. I've done that, I've been there. Let the young legs do that. I have zero interest in that. I don't care what the hot new stock is. When a company comes public, I won't own it either. It's got to prove to me over multiple years that it can continue to generate cash before it even fits into what I'm doing. So I'm really boring, and I like it that way.
So a great company doesn't necessarily have to equal a great stock. They can be two very different things from your perspective.
There's many companies where I buy their products and services, I would never touch their stock. So, it's sort of, we're talking about real money here, the stuff that you need to preserve. You know, when I think about my family trust, I can't afford to mess around with that.
If you want more Grant Cardone, check out the top 50 rules video I made on him. The link is right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Don't watch the news. Decide when you leave here today to make the news. Dude, you don't get attention today, you have absolutely zero chance of being successful.